Good morning. So it's about 30 degrees. It's New Year's Day. I'm geared up a little bit. I don't have my leather jacket on yet. Gonna put my full face on. We're getting ready to go do the Frosty Balls ride. So when I get back, we're gonna talk about what I wear for cold weather riding, what I have on now, socks, pants, jackets, helmets, all that stuff. Just because I have some people ask what I wear. The temperature is 30 degrees today. It's going to be a high of like 35 at most. We got about a 30-mile ride, meet up with some people, donate to a charity thing. That's what the Frosty Balls is all about. It's raising money for bikers in the community that need it, or in some cases their widow if they were killed in an accident. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to go get some lunch. After that, it's a short ride, 15, 20 miles, and then probably another 30 miles home. So we're looking at probably an 80-mile ride today in below 40-degree temperature. I am not planning on wearing any heated gear, but I am taking heated gloves and a heated vest, but I don't think I'm going to need them. We'll talk about that too. We'll be right back. Let's go get some miles in. I am back from the Frosty Balls ride. I'm gonna take some of this gear off, put it out here on the table. We'll talk about what I wore today, how it worked, what I wear most often for different scenarios of cold weather riding. And I'm not sure how many miles we did today, but it's gonna probably be just under 100. The temperature, the highest I ever saw was maybe 33 degrees. Most of the ride was 32 and under. You know, we'll just talk about how this stuff worked in those kinds of conditions. It was not sunny today, so that did not help. And we rode at highway speeds anywhere from 60 to 80 mile an hour most of the time. All right, we're gonna go through the gear I was wearing today, what I would normally wear for in the 30s riding. If it was a little cooler, I might throw a heated vest into this mix. We'll talk about that in a second. But there are some special base layer type things I wear that are specifically designed for motorcycles. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description down below. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but somebody's gonna ask, oh, where'd you get that at? So I'll put as many links down below as I can. A lot of this came from Revzilla. I am a Revzilla affiliate, so if you do use the link, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but I get a small commission off of it. It helps support the channel. Now, these are just a good pair of heavy wool socks, calf height, that's what I like. These are like 15 bucks on Amazon. So first thing I do is put these on. The next thing I do is I put these boot liners on. Now these are about 20 bucks. They're Axial brand. As far as I know, you can't get this particular brand anywhere but on Revzilla. But these are called Block boot liners. And what the deal is they've got this wind blocking membrane in here to help cut the wind out. Now the wind, when you're riding a motorcycle, is what robs your body of heat. That's why you see these charts talking about when it's, 30 degrees, it's 10 degrees or whatever it is. I'll throw one up on the screen here for anybody that's never seen one. But, the faster you're going, the colder it's gonna feel because the wind pulls that heat away from your body. So this block layer stuff is kind of the special things I use. So these go on after the wool socks. And then they make a pair of pants. So these are the Block Axial pants. I put these on after that. These have a little strap that go around the bottom of your foot. They help keep your socks in place. They fit tight around the cuff of your leg there, the ankle. So I wear those. And then I wear a pair of Kevlar lined jeans. Now this is a dual layer. These are not a single layer pant. So I actually like wearing these in the winter. There's the Kevlar lining in here. Now one thing to bear in mind here, I'm a 34 in a Levi. These I bought in a 36, and they're a little stretchy, but I like them a little big because I am putting them on over a base layer of pant. So these are Kevlar lined. You can put armor in them. I usually don't ride with the armor, but the Kevlar lining is nice and it makes the jean a little thicker. I don't have to wear chaps. There's nothing wrong with chaps other than they're difficult to get on and off if you gotta go to the bathroom, things like that when you stop to eat. I just prefer a heavy jean. Now, Firecracker, my wife, was wearing a quilted blue jean today on top of a pair of the block pants like this. I've got her some of those. She likes those. I've wore quilted jeans as well before I bought the Kevlar jeans, but a dual layer jean like that adds a little more protection. My legs were fine today. By the way, I'm riding a 2016 Street Glide, if you didn't notice. I do have hand guards out on my grips, but for my hands there to help block the wind, and I have heated grips. But with heavy gloves, heated grips don't make a lot of difference because you can't feel them through the insulation of the gloves. I think the hand guards do more good keeping the wind off your hands if you have taller bars than factories where they stick up above the bat wing like mine do. After the pants, I have what they call the block jacket slash vest. The sleeves can be taken off of this, they're zippered in, but I wear this over a base layer shirt like this. This is just a long sleeve base shirt. I like this particular shirt I picked up from Davidson at Sturgis because it's got thumb holes. So I put them there, put that on, put my gloves on. I have a good, kind of layer that keeps from getting the wind directly on my skin. So I like this shirt or a shirt like this. This vest or shirt fits me, 2 size, that's an XL, that's what I normally wear. And then today, I just wore a good heavy leather coat that I've had for 25 years, nothing special. It's not a Harley branded jacket or anything like that, just a plain leather jacket. There is a zip-in vest type liner for this if I want to wear it, but I don't normally put that in there. If it was going to be below 30 and I was going to ride, I would put a heated vest on between the block layer and that layer, and I would just run that, and that'll help warm my core. Boots. I wear a waterproof boot when it's cold because these have, in this case, they zip up on the side, but they have this extra leather lining there at the zipper. The tongue is sealed further up because they're waterproof. I think they do a better job of keeping the air out. So that's what I like to wear. And my feet and toes were fine today wearing leather boots and the 2 layers of socks. Now, there's different kinds of neck gaiters. This one's kind of a dual layer one. It's 2 layers, it's not a single piece of fabric. So I wear this around my neck, keeps the air off my neck. It works good. Wasn't cold at all around my neck today. Where I struggled today was gloves. I tried a couple of different variations. I have some heated gloves, we'll talk about that. But what I tried first is the axial lock glove liners. And these fit pretty tight. And then I have a pair of kind of, semi-lined but not heavy leather gloves. I can actually put them on over these glove liners and they make a nice solid fit. And these were not bad, but my fingertips were a little cold after 25 miles at 65 miles an hour, but not intolerable. So that's usually what I wear unless it's below 30, 35. I mean, I'm kind of at that border there. The heated gloves, definitely more comfortable. At the end of the ride, my hands are not cold at all with them. Now I tried these gloves today. Now these are a pair of Harley Davidson riding gloves that I got. I won't say, I don't know what they were rated for winter because I got them on sale. They've got kind of a nylon back there and leather fingers and grip on the palm and everything, and these are lined, but these were actually colder than using the glove liners and the leather gloves. So this feels thicker, but these worked better. And then of course, I'm running Matco heated gloves right now. I've had Kimimoto ones or somebody else's brand, I can't remember. I kind of like these better than the other pair I had. But I mean, realistically, if it's gonna be 32 or below, I wanna wear heated gloves if I can. These are a little bulkier than I like. I have not been able to find a set that are thinner and that are heated that I would like, but I'm gonna keep looking. That's kind of on my list. If you guys got any suggestions on heated gloves, let me know. I'm looking at these heated glove liners So I'm thinking maybe I could replace these with heated glove liners and then just a leather glove over the top of them and see how that does. Today, I wore a full face helmet because it was 32 degrees. I like this helmet. It's a modular Scorpion GT 930. So that's what I wear when the weather's kind of really bad, cold, rainy, etc. It's not my favorite helmet. My favorite helmet is a skid lid, but that's not the safest helmet. I also have a 3/4 here that I wear sometimes. Harley Davidson helmet, I like it. If it's 40s or 50s, then I'll wear it with something like this neoprene mask, or maybe not any mask at all. This one goes around your eyes and your forehead, but you can get them that are just below your nose and down. Now, if it's really cold, I also have axial block baklava that covers your whole head and down to your neck and shoulders area. So that works really well. If I'm wearing an open face helmet for some reason, I can always put that on and then an open face helmet over it. That's some of what I used before I got the Scorpion last year. I've really been rocking the Scorpion for just over a year now. And that's what I wear when it's cold. All right, guys, well, I hope this helps some of you. If you're like me, I like to ride year round. Now, I don't want to be miserable, but you know, actually once I put the heated gloves on, we were rolling 70 and 80 mile an hour coming back. I was warm. I wasn't tensed up because I was cold. My body stayed warm. My core stayed warm. My hands were warm. Biggest thing I probably struggle with is my fingertips getting cold, and the heated gloves have really helped with that. So I get to ride more through the winter. If it's above freezing and it's not bad road conditions, then I'm okay with getting out and going for a ride. Now, we don't ride long rides. I'm not touring through the winter. We're doing 80 miles today, something like that. It was a good day. We raised almost $400 and donated that to a female motorcyclist who's had some health issues and gonna help her out with some of her medical expenses. So Frosty Balls was a good time. I thought it was a good opportunity to talk about what I wear. Hope you all stay safe. Have a wonderful 2024, and we'll see you in the next one.